Here. On a hop, Jelenic dives from the outfield grass, and it's off the glove of Adams. And beating it out will be Logan Molnar. Terrific effort by Jelenic, and a second infield single of the game for Kentucky Wesleyan. Jelenic diving to his right. And was able to cleanly come up with it, make a one-hop throw over to Adams. But unfortunately for ODU, Jacob Adams couldn't come up with it. And so a leadoff single, first time Kentucky Wesleyan's had the leadoff man on. Liam Hudson will stand in. Flying to center to start the game today. Ground ball to first. Adams has it. He'll go to second. That's one. Jelenic's relay. In time. Double play. Oh, you don't see that one turned very often. 3-6-3 on the twin killing. And Ohio Dominican turns its 30th double play of the season. They were fifth in the conference in doing that. The hardest part of that, of course, is the bang-bang play, or the throw by the first baseman Adams. And it looks like Todd Lilpop's going to come out, and they might challenge the safe out call at first base. And looking at that first replay we had, it was very close. The field umpire on that side, Jeff Clifford, was the one on the call. And so the way the process will work is Mike O'Leary and Joe Kimbrough will discuss things with Jeff Clifford for the moment. And now it will be a challenge for Kentucky Wesleyan. So it'll be Mike O'Leary and Joe Kimbrough over to look at the iPad. They have different angles or views than we have, but here's what we can show you. I tell you what, that is very close. And at first glance, I think he's out. They also might be looking at Jacob Adams' foot. If Adams' foot is on the bag, I think he's out. You saw initially Adams getting over back to first base. You could see his foot was kind of reaching and feeling for the bag. So it wasn't like an ordinary play for a first baseman where he is just standing there waiting on the ball. He was retreating to first after making that throw. And so they will take a look at it. And again, probably looking at both whether or not he beat it out or if he had his foot on the bag. And I think that might have been what a lot of the discussion was about, was does Todd Lilpop of Kentucky Wesleyan have to declare exactly what it is that you're challenging, or can they look at both items to see? And again, they have different views than we have. Company is here. They've got cameras all over the place with high resolution, and you can go frame by frame by frame. And again, yesterday in the Ohio Dominican game against Ashland, review came in huge 2 times. There was a play at the plate. As you take a look at this, and again, look at the right foot of Jacob Adams. A little tough there, but he's fishing to see if he's got it back. I think he's on the bag. I think this call is going to stay the same, at least at what we have, but we'll have to see. But back to yesterday, Ashland had a play at the plate where it was a out call by the plate umpire, which would have ended the inning. They reviewed it and said he was safe, and then Ashland scored 5 runs after that to make it 8-5. They have looked at it. Mike O'Leary will say he is safe at first base. Well, now, wait a minute. Now Mike O'Leary is saying he's out. Todd Lilpop's going to have to come out and get an explanation, I would think, right? Well, that was confusing. So he's out, and it is a double play, and there's 2 down. So 2 down and nobody on here in the 3rd inning. And the batter now will be Jace Mizell. Swings and misses to finish yesterday. Then ODU in the top of the 9th inning ended up having a play in which there was an out call at first. Make it the top of the 8th. There was an out call at first that would have ended the inning. It was overturned and ruled safe, which allowed a runner to score on that play, what eventually gave ODU its 9th run and the ultimate game-winning run. Here's Mizell standing in now with a 2-1 count. And Jelenic at short. He will make the throw across. Adams got his foot back on the bag. And an eventful inning that had no run scored. There was a hit, nobody left on. Go to the bottom of the 3rd, tight game, 2-0 in favor of Ohio Dominican here on the Great Midwest Digital Network.